Coach Whalen said he wanted you guys to have fun last week. Did you have fun?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I had a ton of fun out there. Winning's always fun.
Well, I mean, even the preparation, was the preparation fun?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have a great group of guys. It's very tight-knit, so I feel like every time we get out there on the practice field, it's always a good time.
When you said you were going to do something a little different, did it kind of amp you guys up?
Yeah, it's always exciting to change around a little bit and really give our athletes the ball and just run around the field. So a lot of fun.
You got dinged up in the first game, had to miss a couple. You feel good now?
Yeah, I feel really good. I think our training staff's done a great job with me getting back to health and feel great out there.
What about that tight end room? We see 2, 3 of you guys out on the field at the same time.
Yeah, we're a really tight-knit group. Love each other a lot and really want each other to succeed. And it's been fun to get on the field with each other, not just on practice field.
To have the 2 back-to-back games against 2 of the best in the PFL, going Butler, coming back again with Presbyterian, being able to come off of the Butler loss and take care of business against, arguably the other best team aside from you guys. Just how are you guys able to just bounce back and kind of refocus and get your guys' selves ready to be able to beat Presbyterian?
Yeah, I mean, Coach Andrews talks about it all the time. It's just about going 1-0 every week. So that's our mentality every week. We don't look ahead. We don't look behind us. We just worry about the team in front of us, going 1-0, and put all of our focus on that team that week.
Is it tough to see your guys' starting quarterback, go down potentially for what could be the season? What did that do for you guys morale-wise? But obviously, the flip side, having a guy like Drew to be able to step in and the guy with experience too. What's kind of that been like for you guys to see?
Yeah, it's tough for Bryce to go down. He was playing great, great athlete, great dude. He's our brother and we're there with him, but Drew's also a great guy, a great player and has a lot of experience, and we have full trust in Drew as well.
How different is this week when you got to travel all the way across the country? The coach is preparing you for that challenge?
Yeah, it's definitely different. I mean, personally, I've never been to California before, but we're just taking it like a normal week, traveling out there, doing the best we can to just take the elements and just go focus on winning the game.
What's this team look like right now?
It looks like we are on track. I mean, Coach Andrews talks a lot about, as Carson said, going 1-0 each week, staying focused, and that's what we're trying to do. That's what it looks like to me. I think that's what everyone else would agree with on the team.
Football is a game of one snap at a time, and it really gets focused on a guy like you, a long snapper. I mean, it really is that snap. Mentally, how do you approach each and every situation you've got a chance to be out there and make a play?
Just trying to stay calm. I mean, in the past, I've been riled up, supporting the team, but when it comes to, once I'm out there, I got my hands on the ball, I'm just trying to do my job and get down and, make a play.
You got hurt last year.
Yep.
Did that, I don't know, coming back from that, did that make you maybe think you're not going to take football for granted? You had it taken away from you, and then now you get a chance to play again.
Yeah, no, it's a blessing. The training staff did a great job helping me get healthy, get back this year, and I feel like I've really been able to perform on the field well.
Talk about the synergy between, you and Logan and anyone who's going to kick the ball, whether it's Logan doing the kicking or if he's holding for someone. What's that synergy like?
We all got a special relationship. I mean, we live together, the specialists, us old guys, and it's just we all understand that it really is one shot. You got one opportunity. You maybe play 10 plays a game, and you got to be successful each time you're out on the field. So.
Let's go back to the Butler game. I was very impressed that you guys got a field goal off without taking a timeout.
Yep.
So you had 25 seconds to get the entire unit on the field and get the kickoff and make it.
Yep.
You guys work on that?
Yeah, of course we do. I mean, we work on situational stuff all the time at practice, and it just made it happen come game day. So.
I know it's not something that you guys are paying attention to or looking at all, but you guys are starting to receive votes for top 25. Is that just when you hear that to know that you guys' hard work and the efforts that you guys have had throughout the season is at least being recognized on a national scale? Is that somewhat good to know? Like, hey, what we're doing is working. Let's continue to build off of that.
It's cool, but at the end of the day, it's just noise. It doesn't mean anything. We haven't accomplished anything yet. Still got 3 more games to play, hopefully 4. We just got to focus on San Diego. We got to focus on winning this Saturday.
how do you guys just continue to build from here, starting with San Diego?
We continue with having great practices. I mean, you got to practice with great intensity, and you got to practice with intention.
So you're heading back home to California. Are you excited to see again some family and friends, and just kind of talk about that?
Yeah, of course. It's always great to be home. My family only comes out for about 2 games a year, so for them to come out and see me play in person is awesome. Especially when I'm gonna be, having some friends there cheering us on. We'll have hopefully a bit of a home crowd. Feel like with the people that I got coming.
And are you able, I know you're from Mission Viejo and I know where that is, so are you able to tell your teammates anything about traveling with the 3-hour difference and the elements out there? It's been in the 90s there this past week, so are you able to kind of clue them in to help them out?
Yeah, for sure. It's, you got to focus on staying hydrated. It's going to be hot when we get out there, and it's a different type of heat, right? It's a dry heat. It's not so much a humid heat that we get here. But it's awesome. Like, they'll have a great time out there. It's beautiful. It's a great place to play in.
As a long snapper, are you excited to get back to warmer temperatures?
Yeah, of course.
Feel the ball a little better?
Yep. Get my hands on the ball. Actually feel how I'm snapping. So yeah.
How did you end up here from California?
My dad grew up in Ohio, so I was familiar with the area. He actually grew up in Huber Heights, so familiar with the area. It's a great engineering school, and it just kind of how the cards fell. So.
Coach,
Yeah.
how big was that win? What can it do for you moving forward?
No, it was a big win. I mean, you put yourself in a position where you can, pack it in, or you can come out and keep fighting. And we put offensively and defensively, I thought the coaching staff put a great game plan together, and we went out and were able to execute it. And everybody's all excited about it. It was the next game, and we did what I thought we could do if we played well, and we executed. And now everybody else can be excited, but we gotta worry about the next game. So it was good. It was a good. I thought it was a good team win. I thought we played well in all 3 phases and did what we needed to do. And I thought Presbyterian played well too. I mean, the thing I was most proud about that game is it didn't go great in the first 2 minutes of the game for us. And I saw the maturity of our football team. They didn't flinch. They just lined back up and played the next game. There was still a lot of time left, but I think a younger team may have got a little shell shocked. It was a similar game down there last year, and we didn't. We did flinch last year, and I've seen the growth there. And so that's probably what I was most proud of that game.
How did the plan come together to use Gavin in the way that you did?
Well, it's we've toyed around with it in the past, and we actually did some of that stuff in training camp. So we had I guess a little bit of a foundation there. But we did, he's a great athlete. We want to get the ball in his hands, and we wanted to get a little bit creative, and we were able to do that. And it was good. Yeah, I mean, shoot, he attracts a lot of attention when he's running around. So
Football, obviously, like any sport, next man up mentality. Obviously, you guys have all the confidence in Drew, but is it still tough to see your starting quarterback for this season and Bryce go down and kind of having to kind of pivot on that at least?
Yeah, no, it's you never want anybody to go down. You feel for the young men, and it happens to every team every year. And some years it's probably not as noticeable when it's a different position. When it's a quarterback, and we're fortunate that we got a guy that started 15 games for us, that's able to come in and it's familiar with our personnel and our players. So, Bryce is a competitor, and he's it's when it's quarterback, it's a little different. It's what you want to keep going with, and unfortunately, he wasn't able to go, but Drew stepped in, did a fine job for us, that's for sure.
Without giving the game plan away to San Diego, does this now kind of open the door for to see a little bit more kind of lockout and other exciting wildcat crazy stuff like that?
Every week will be independent, and it's what what do we got to do to win the football game in our game planning and offensively, we need to stop. Are we good? Offensively, defensively, in the kicking game, we got to see who we got and how does that best match up against what we're going to see. So it'll be something that is definitely under consideration every week, and it'll be basically based upon what we think we want to do in that game.
Is that some of the beauty of football, though, is that what you did last week, good or bad, it's really doesn't impact what you're going to do this week.
No, it really doesn't, and it's a chess match, right? And that's a lot of coaches. You got a lot of offensive defensive coordinators. This is the part of the week they really love. It's the game planning and fitting the pieces in, and how are we going to block them, or how are we going to blitz them or attack them on defense. And there's some guys that don't have that aspirations of being a head coach. That's what they love doing. They love that chess match. But it's to me, and I kind of guide the whole thing on all three sides and offer advice and things like that. But got a good staff, and they work at it, and we do research, and it's fun because all right, that's plan A. What's plan B if that doesn't work? That's my job, right? Make sure we think about those things. And make sure you got to have a plan B and a plan C, and then how you got to finish a game and different scenarios. So, but yeah, to answer your question, it's a lot of fun. I think when you get to do that, coaches can get invigorated when you get thrown into something, and you got to deal with the card you've dealt personnel-wise, right? When guys start getting banged up, and you just got to adapt or die, and that's the bottom line.
Speaking about staff, you got to take a football team halfway across the country.
Yeah.
So who are you able to rely on that the players only have to worry about playing and the coaches only have to worry about coaching?
Yeah, well, that's a great question. Obviously, to move that many people across the country, you got to rely on a lot of people. But Josh Consoletti is our operations director, and he's kind of the point man and kind of organizes all that stuff and does a lot of the legwork. And then we've got other travel agencies type things that we're able to use, but it's flights, it's meals, it's layovers or whatever. There's a lot of different things, and we're doing it on a spring forward, fall back day. So we got daylight savings that's going to occur while we're in the air, I think, on our way back. So we'll get an extra hour of sleep on an airplane. But it's there's a lot that goes into it, and the players have no idea how much goes into it. We start planning the travel for next season in the spring. So in March we'll start on next year and getting all that stuff lined up, and sometimes you got to do an advanced scout type thing and go see places. And fortunately, we sent Jake Speller out. Jake was in our spot in Josh's spot the previous 3 years, and so he went out to San Diego and scouted out about 10 hotels and just checked on a lot of different things for us. So we have kind of a good place that we can pick and choose different places with knowing what we got out there.
They may not have surprised you, but the being able to bounce back from Butler and what you know about the resilience of this group. But did you learn anything else about the way these guys responded after 2 tough matchups in a row? To be able to go from the Butler loss and flip it around and take down one of the best teams in the FCS.
No, I didn't. I knew what we had. These guys are battle tested, so it didn't surprise me. My expectation was to go win that football game. It was, I don't know. I guess a lot of people thought it was a bigger deal than I did. I thought that's what we would do. So I think we're to the point now where you put in all the blood, sweat, and tears over the last 2-3 years, and all the trials and tribulations. But these guys play a lot of football. The guys playing now, so the expectation is you don't flinch. The expectation is there's setbacks in football. I've seen these guys as youngsters fight out of it, come back clawing. So we got a good group, we got good leadership, and proud of what they've accomplished. But trying to keep the focus on San Diego right now, and you know, they've got a little bit different personnel than they've had in the past, and they're figuring out how to put it together too. So it gets back to that chess match. But they're well coached. They do a great job out there. The kids play hard. They play extremely well at home. You know, we haven't won out there since 2010. So we've got our work cut out for us this week for sure.